Did you know that there are 7 types of crypto investors that all struggle with patterns of deception in the crypto world? Spooky, right? Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video we are going to explore the 7 types of crypto investors and the patterns of deception they fall prey to throughout their journey toward becoming an experienced and successful investor in the space. Together, we are going to learn how all 7 types of crypto investors can make a small few simple tweaks to evolve into the 8th type of investor, an ultimate performer in crypto investing to experience long-term success with the least amount of work or stress. So let's figure out which type of investor we currently are and how we can evolve together into a successful one. This week's episode is brought to you by Crypto.com, an exchange with over 100 different cryptocurrencies and over 20 different fiat currencies. If you use the link below to sign up for Crypto.com, you'll receive $25 worth of crypto for free when you use the referral code CryptoCasey, all while supporting the channel. Also, every Wednesday I conduct a weekly AMA or Ask Me Anything at Instagram.com/CryptoCasey. So use the link to my one and only official Instagram account listed in the description area to follow me and ask me anything you want every Wednesday. I've set up a Discord community where we can chat daily about all things crypto together, so scroll down to click on the invite link below to join us. Awesome, let's find out what type of crypto investors we are. So you may be thinking that these categories or patterns of deception are something external or outside of ourselves that we need to recognize and watch out for, when actually they are internal or already inside of us in the form of psychological and behavioral patterns. Basically, there are natural tendencies we developed over time from where we grew up, what your parents told you, what your role models did, as well as your life experiences and how you perceived them. So as we go through the 7 types of crypto investors and the patterns of deception they fall prey to as it relates to being an investor in the crypto space, keep in mind that these don't represent you or who you are. These represent behavior patterns that we may currently act out, and once we recognize them, we can make an effort towards changing them into patterns that create success. Sweet. So let's explore the 7 types of cryptocurrency investors. Type 1, the victim. The victim blames other people or external factors for their lack of success and the challenges they face. The victim, as it relates to being a crypto investor, blames their challenges or failures on situations like when exchanges go down, or if their support tickets go unanswered. They blame an influencer like BitBoy, LEO Trades, or myself for price predictions or mentioning projects that didn't quite pan out. They blame Elon Musk tweets. They blame FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the media, or negative news about developments and hacks, or similar to explain why they aren't experiencing success in crypto investing. Essentially, the victim believes that nothing is ever their fault and will come up with an endless amount of external excuses to justify why they are unsuccessful. Does this sound like someone you know? Or are you thinking, gee, this kind of sounds like me? Well, if so, the good news is that it isn't you, remember? Because these are just patterns we follow and they can be changed. So the new pattern we should set in motion if we identify with the victim type is to start taking personal responsibility for any success or lack of success you experience in crypto. In order to evolve into the ultimate performer in terms of crypto investing, tell yourself that you and you alone are responsible for making positive changes in your life that will help you realize an abundance of success in crypto. Type 2, the rut dweller. The rut dweller focuses mainly on how difficult things are, becomes overwhelmed, gets caught in a rut, and then stays there for the most part. They lack the motivation to learn, grow, and evolve, and believe that a positive change won't happen for them. The rut dweller, as it relates to investing in crypto, rarely even ends up investing in crypto in the first place. They don't even enter the game because they are overwhelmed by the idea of clicking on the link to sign up for Crypto.com's mobile app and getting $25 worth of crypto for free to get started, or by clicking on the Coinbase link below and getting $10 worth of Bitcoin for free after they invest $100 or more. Same thing with setting up a wallet. They believe that they aren't tech savvy enough or smart enough to manage their own wealth and sit on the sidelines in their rut. If they do try to get into crypto, sometimes they ask if they can send someone else money to buy crypto for them, which can create a tax nightmare at the very least, or they could lose all their money from theft or user error. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, to take a step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is to shift your focus away from how hard it seems to invest in crypto over the long term and focus more on taking one small step in the right direction, like by clicking on the links below to sign up for an exchange. Remember, inch by inch, life is a cinch. And pretty soon, that inch by inch will turn into by 1 inch for all of you DeFi players out there. Type 3, the certainty seeker. The certainty seeker needs to feel safe, they need guarantees, needs a crystal ball telling them exactly what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And if life, much less crypto, was that predictable, we would all be extremely wealthy right about now. So when dealing with something unknown, they lack the confidence to step out of their comfort zone and into the unknown for fear of wasting their time or their money. These types of investors can't get past the fact that cryptocurrency investing has no guarantees, that there is very little regulation, very little insured investment options, no agreed upon authority or school of thought they can reference, and most of the people they do decide to consult with have been entrenched in traditional financial systems, they have no idea what they're talking about in finance, much less crypto, they're ill-informed, and flat out ignore the space altogether. Certainty seekers also dislike the lack of hotlines they can call for help with certain processes and managing their wealth and these types of digital assets. If you or someone you know identifies with the certainty seeker behavior pattern, the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is by reminding yourself that there will always be a level of uncertainty when making a change. Stick with it and the results will come. Also, the more uncertainty, the more potential reward in crypto. Type 4, the success seeker. We all have experience with success seeking at some point in crypto. Success seekers are always looking for the next big thing. After starting something new or investing in something new, if they don't experience results quickly enough, they change their plan, sell, and buy something else. Success seekers lack discipline, focus, and commitment in crypto investing. Between natural dips in the market, transaction fees, and potential new projects failing for either natural or predatory reasons, their hasty actions cause their investments to dwindle. They panic sell when the market is red, they greed buy when the market is green. They will also turn to risky trading behavior like margin and leverage trading in an attempt to realize quick, big returns, which hardly ever pans out. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, in order to evolve into the ultimate performer in crypto investing, create a solid plan before starting, stick to it, and stay focused. Resist chasing the next new shiny coin because you will realize more long-term success faster by staying committed versus prematurely pivoting in the crypto space. Type 5, the escapist. The escapist tries to escape and hide from challenges by delaying decision making or by not admitting when they make a bad decision. They put their head in the sand and avoid what's playing out in their lives. These investors want to invest, but are too paralyzed to act and eventually regret waiting to get into the market. Then instead of acting, they just mull over whether or not they should just wait until the market corrects, and when it does, they still fail to act. Or these investors buy in, but don't do daily or weekly due diligence to keep up with the latest news affecting the markets or their specific projects. Or they buy and don't make strategic moves to take profits along the way, or keep up with the news about hacks or projects, and risk losing everything they initially invested. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, to take the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing, you need to believe in yourself and your ability to make decisions and accept when you've made bad ones. A failure doesn't mean you are a failure, it just means that it's time to assess the situation and make a new decision. Don't stop just because something went wrong. When things go wrong, make another decision and maintain momentum. Type 6, the pretender. The pretender does exactly how it sounds. It pretends everything is just fine and everything is under control, even if everything is actually falling apart. They put on a show and front as if everything is going extremely well to avoid criticism or loss of respect from others. These investors put on a ruse that their investment portfolio is performing well when it may actually be in shambles. They may follow the news, do their due diligence on new promising projects, and have some strategies in place. However, their portfolio isn't performing, and instead of focusing on trying to fix it, they front as if it's doing well and are more focused on that. They want to show people only what they want them to see by cherry picking or downright manufacturing details. If this sounds like you or someone you know, the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is by recognizing that you have to love who you are and know that you are worthy, regardless of how your magic internet coin portfolio is performing on any given day. Know that you are an early investor in an extremely promising sector, and in the end, we're all gonna make it. So ditch the pony show and be yourself because you're unique and you're awesome. Own that feeling. Type 7, the stressed achiever. The stressed achiever becomes obsessed with the end goal to the point where they sacrifice their own well-being to try and achieve it. And when they do achieve their goals, they aren't satisfied and move on to the next goal. A stressed achiever in crypto investing constantly checks the market 24/7, loses sleep over volatility, and is constantly scouring the internet for the next investment opportunity. Although they may achieve their investment goals and make profits, it's never enough and they always want more. This behavior increases their risk of falling prey to a scam, engaging in margin or leverage trading, and leads to other risky activities that could potentially wipe out all of their realized gains. So if you or someone you know exhibits behavior patterns of a stressed achiever, in order to take the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing, you need to learn to enjoy the journey and focus more on growth and not so much the end goal. The crypto investment process should create happiness along the way and should not be about achieving an end goal in exchange for happiness. So appreciate the small wins along the way, as well as any failures you may learn from. Cool. So what types of behavior patterns does the ultimate performer in crypto investing exhibit? Let's check it out. So now that we are aware of the 7 deception patterns that crypto investors may follow, our goal is to shift our focus away from how we normally think, behave, and react to situations. In crypto investing, an ultimate performer focuses on their journey towards becoming a more sophisticated and knowledgeable investor. This journey is taken at a nice, easy pace that allows them to enjoy the development process and revel in small accomplishments along the way. When they encounter an obstacle or challenge, instead of getting frustrated, feeling inadequate, giving up, or lying about their investment's performance, they adopt a more curious attitude and take a neutral assessment of the situation to figure out how to proceed. An ultimate performer remains conscious about how they respond to both negative and positive investment outcomes. The growing process involves a mix of pleasure and pain at times, and they understand this is natural, and at the end of the day, progress is being made. Each and every day, we all learn new things in crypto. This is an extremely new sector of technology that involves some level of knowledge about finance, economics, politics, regulations, science, mathematics, etc. So let's all focus on learning a little bit day by day, and eventually over time, the knowledge will compound and we are all gonna make it, fam. Stay positive, keep an upbeat, curious attitude, and let's all achieve an abundance of wealth in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity we have right now with cryptocurrency investing. Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more crypto content. Make sure to check out the description area below for links to the correct and official sites of my recommended exchanges and my recommended hardware wallets. BC Vault is my personal favorite. Another option are the Ledger devices, so scroll down, check them out. If you would like to earn interest on your crypto, you can safely earn interest with services provided by BlockFi. And using the link below, you can get up to a $250 Bitcoin bonus, all while supporting the channel. Or if you would like to learn how to become a developer in the space and increase your income potential to buy more crypto, check out Ivan on Tech's Academy. Using the link below, you can access the Academy at a discounted price, so scroll down to check it out. Cool. So did you find the explanations of the 7 types of crypto investors helpful? Which type of crypto investor are you currently? What steps do you need to take to work towards becoming an ultimate performer in crypto investing? Let me know in the comments below. Be safe out there.